Hello beautiful people, my name is Kimeme Maina. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. If you're a returner and you haven't subscribed,
know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation.
anyways, today I have a story time. Today I have a story time because why would there be a because? You know what? I have a story time. So let's get on into this video because the sun is running out. So as you can see by the title of this video, this story time is going to be about the time I nearly didn't get on a flight. And do not worry, it is not because I was late. I am never late. My friends can attest to this. I am never late. Yes, even by African standards. In fact, I'm quite early. And I have my aunt to thank for that. A very short backstory about why I was going on this trip. It was all free. I was going to Germany for a festival called the International Festival of Language and Culture. It happened annually and our class happened to go 2 years instead of 1 year because... Anyways, irrelevant, let's move on. We had already made the plans for us. We were 6 people plus 2 teachers, that means there was 8 people going on this trip. We had already made the plans. There was already the visa. I had put in the time and effort. Like we used to stay back during holidays, not necessarily just for that, but like it was the club and everything. Like we put hours into this, so I was damned if I wasn't going to go on this trip. But anyways, the day of departure, I was sick. I wasn't feeling well, but I wasn't going to like say, oh, you know, I'm not feeling well, so maybe I shouldn't go. Excuse me? Germany. You're telling me not to go just because my tummy isn't feeling well. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to say anything, but that might have been no, it wasn't a mistake because I ended up going anyways, but let's continue. So that day I wasn't feeling well, so I decided that I wasn't going to take supper because we were departing for the airport around 6ish, 7ish, around dinner time. I decided I'm not going to take a dinner, but I am, however, going to take a Minute Maid. A whole Minute Maid. I decided to take a whole Minute Maid because I was like, there's nothing that I can do between now and departure that will make me sick just by this Minute Maid. So because I wasn't taking supper, I was basically like helping the teachers in a way, helping the teachers do everything and so that we could leave. And for my hunger, I was just like, you know what, the flight is going to have food because it was like a night flight and it was Germany, so it was like 6 hours, so there's going to be food on the flight. So I was like, you know what, you won't be starving for that long, just tough it out and we will get food while we're there. So now obviously after some time goes, we need to leave for the airport and we took a big bus. Even if we were 6 of us, sorry, there were 6 of us, and majority of our class had already left. Like our class as a whole was known as the class that would go trips and stuff because of the club we were in and stuff, and this whole International Festival of Language and Culture. We used to go for these trips often. Remember I said we took the big bus, but I have never had motion sickness. I've never had motion sickness. I've never had problems driving big cars, none of that. So we depart, but I'm starting to feel like, you know, the way you can feel the liquid, like you're not supposed to, okay, yeah, if you drink too much, but you'll feel the liquid, but I could feel the liquid and I only drank 1, maybe 2, I'm not, it's kind of fuzzy, but maybe 1 or 2 full Minute Maids, the small ones, the ones for 60 bob, yeah, those ones. It wasn't settling or anything, and you know, it was bumpy, kidogo. Yes, there was smooth patches because obviously you're going to the airport, so you know Mombasa is kind of clear, but there were also some bumpy, especially like when you were getting out of school. If you know Light Academy, you know that specific road before you get to like the main road, that one was really bumpy, but it's very short. So I could feel it and I was like, oh, that's not nice. The closer we get to the airport, the more sick I'm feeling, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to need to throw up. And I'm like, this is not good. This cannot be good. I need to find a bathroom the second. I need to find a bathroom the second we stop. And before you say anything, I tried to sleep. I literally could not. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the excitement of going, but like I don't know. I just could not. I could not sleep. I could not sleep at all. We get to the airport and I did not want to ask security or something. I don't know what was going through my mind. This might have been my downfall. I was going through security, went through well, but I didn't ask where the toilets were. I did not ask. So me, I was just like, you know what, let's try and tough it out. Which was dumb of me. It was sincerely dumb. Like, but you know what, you live, you learn. We were going towards like the front of the line for the tickets and stuff. I reach the front and immediately I'm like, I'm going to throw up now. So I ask the attendant who's there for the tickets. I'm like, excuse me, where are the toilets? And I'm visibly sweating. I look like I'm about to throw up. And she was smiling, and instantly her smile dropped, and she told me it's on the other side of the airport. My luck is astounding. Like, it just had to be on the other side. So I'm just like, okay, fine. And I started bolting, but I could not go fast enough. And I remember very distinctly, there was someone who had just finished cleaning. Someone just finished cleaning and mopping. And as I was going there, I threw up everywhere. I threw up, like the whole volume of the thing is just there. But I'm not done. So obviously I have to keep going. I didn't even look back because I was like, everyone's looking at me. If I look back, I'll start crying. And I'm a big crybaby. So I was just like, you know what? If I look back, I'm going to start crying. So no, we're not looking back, just go to the toilet. I went to the toilet and I finished throwing up and I did everything else. I come back out and the attendant tells me that if I'm not cleared medically to go on the flight, they can't check me in. I felt my soul drain out of my body because one, going back, I would be one of very few back in class, which honestly, you people are strong, because in 2016 almost the whole class went, but in 2017 people decided to stay back. I did not want to stay back. I'm one of those people, when I say I don't like school, I mean it. I'm sorry mom. So I just felt my body drop because I was like, if I was to go back, I would go back alone and everyone would be clowning on me, obviously, because it's like, you did all that, you stayed in school, and then you ended up not going and you're here with everyone. So I was just like, ugh. I genuinely liked dancing. I used to like look at other choreographies for the other teams and try and pick it up kidogo. Like I loved dancing. So to me it was going to be a big bummer if we didn't go. Let me be very specific, if I didn't go, the rest of the team was fine. They were going to go regardless. So I go to the ground medical team, and when I tell you, I was just praying that a good reason would come up. And I think my teacher came with me. I think my teacher came with me and told me to use the excuse of motion sickness, which maybe it was because I started feeling it in the car, but I tried to chalk it up to that because they did the whole triage process. So they took my temperature, they took my blood pressure, all those things, they took it, everything was fine. So they told me that it was motion sickness and I shouldn't take sugar when I was in the flight. I ended up not taking anything because I was not going to risk. I'm telling you, because they said if I was sick on the flight, they might have had to do an emergency landing, but no, that would have been another story. But like, my teacher was seated next to me. First of all, my teacher was seated next to me. He made sure he had the seat next to me, and he was like, "You're not going to eat, period." But you know what? At least they were understanding, and they cheered me, and I could go. But I am telling you, the stress I endured when they told me that I might not have been able to go on that flight. So yeah, that's the story. It's a very short story. and it's not as eventful, but you know what? To me, it was eventful. It was the first time I've ever like thrown up. No, yeah, it was the first time. It has happened again, but the first time, no, yes, it's the first time I've thrown up like in public in front of a lot of people while I'm conscious. Maybe I've thrown up in front of many people when I was a baby, but I don't remember. So, moral of the story, I don't think there's a moral of this story.
Hold up!
I don't think there's a moral of this story. I don't think there's a moral of this story.
We got you. Yeah.
Just make sure your belly is full before going on a flight, so that you poop instead of throwing up. Like, it's better that, okay, no, it's not better if you poop yourself. It's not better, but I think you can. No, I don't know. Moral of the story, don't take a lot of sugar and a lot of liquids before you get on a big car, even if you've never had motion sickness. Let's say that. Thank you for sticking around for this video. If you like it, like, share, comment your weird experiences, because I think this is a weird experience. It's not even really like that eventful, but it was interesting. I mean, do you think it was interesting? Comment down below. So yeah, that's all for today. Bye. And finally, subscribe. I know you see me on your recommended. I know you've seen more than one video of me. If you have not, click either side. I don't know which one it is. One of the two. Subscribe. I know you've seen me more than once. Just do it. I know. Do it.